Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Cashman Crafts. I am Melissa, the Crafty Autism Mom. If you like this video, please subscribe down below. Any comments or suggestions for any future crafts would be appreciated too. Okay, today I have a Pearl-Ex powder. I got this from Hobby Lobby with the 40% off coupon. If y'all don't use that 40% off coupon, y'all need to get online and get it and use that coupon because it comes in handy. Okay, so I also have these alcohol inks that I also got from Hobby Lobby. And this mold is what I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be mixing the Pearl-Ex powder with the alcohol inks. And these are what I'm recreating. There's the purple one, there's the green one. I have several of the pink because I love the way it turned out, and I went crazy with the pink. So I barely have any of the purple or the mint green, but they turned out pretty fabulous too. So stay tuned, I'll be right back. Okay. So this is what I have here. I have my pre-mixed resin, and I mixed up about 2 ounces and split it up in 3.5 cups because this is extra. I always have like a little bit of extra left, so I'm doing a bonus pendant. But right now we're gonna mix up this Pearl-Ex powder. I'm gonna mix up a little bit in each little container here, except for that one. And I might have to come back and pour it into the cups because my phone is ghetto and only has a limited amount of time, and it does not take, oops, I put a lot in there. It doesn't take much of the stuff. It really doesn't. Like, it will penetrate the resin really good. And there we go. That's the first one. See how it turns out to be like a white pearlescent color? I don't know if y'all can see that, but it is goodness right there. Goodness. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same to this one. Mix this one up. You might need a little bit more, you might need a little bit less. Just depends on how you want your pendants to look. See, it really does not take much at all. It turns into this pearl looking color. It's amazing. I love this stuff. I'm going to, when I get a chance, I'm going to get the other colors of the pigment powder too because it's thebomb.com. Okay. This one might need a little bit more. Just a tad. Needs just a tad more. There we go. And that's just a little tiny bit. And there's no measuring to it. It's just scoop a little bit in there and scoop it on your, or scoop it in your cup. Scoop it on your, well, a blooper. Y'all got a bonus blooper in this video. So there you go. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is put the alcohol inks in. I'm going to start with the purple one. And all it takes is a drop. That's it. And these are powerful colors. I'll show y'all how it turns out in just a minute. This one turns out to be like a lavender color. And there we go, yeah. There we go, y'all see that? Isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness. I might put just a tad bit more purple in it, because I want it to be like those. Well, not quite as dark as those. I kind of put a lot in that one. A lot. It like dripped and it was purple. Yeah, that's better. See, this is a lighter purple than that. And that's exactly how I wanted it. Okay, now we're going to do the pink one. And I'm using separate popsicle sticks to stir too because I don't want the colors to intermingle. I'm going to put 2 in the pink because the pink always turns out to be a lighter color than I expect. So I'm going to put a couple of them in there. I might put 1 more depending on how it turns out here. Ooh, that's a nice pink. That's enough. Go night-night. It's my baby's bedtime and he's fighting it. Hashtag mom life. Oh, that's a pretty pink, but you know, I'm going to go 1 step more and see how that does. I haven't put more than 2 drops in here, so I don't know how it's going to turn out. I love the pink. Cash! No. There we go. I love that. It came out to be like a cotton candy type color. I think I'm going to use that if I have some left to dome the back of this pendant. I think it would look pretty. Okay, and the green one. And we're almost out of time, so I'm going to have to download this video to my computer and then come back and pour the pendants. It's what happens when you have a ghetto video system. But you know what? It works for me for right now, so I am grateful. This one is going to be like a minty green. Oh yes, I love that color. All of these colors really are amazing. Like, you would have to see them in person. If y'all do give this a try, tag me on Instagram or Facebook, hashtag Cashman Crafts, or hashtag the Crafty Autism Mom. I want to see your projects too. Oh, that minty green gets me. All of these colors are super pretty. Look at that. Amazing. Okay. There we go. I'll be right back to pour these in the molds. Okay, so I am back. Here we are back again. And I didn't look at how much time we had, so there we go. But I did this time. Okay, so this lavender color, I am going to put in a couple of these molds. This one, the green color too, and we're just going to experiment and see how these turn out. But first, I'm going to take some of these sparkly things that I have right here. I cut up some Easter grass, some sparkly iridescent Easter grass, and it kind of looks like cellophane. And I am going to put that in. Which molds am I going to do? Oh, this is the hard part, deciding which ones you want to do. Okay, so I'm just going to sprinkle some in a couple of these molds. Not too much, because it doesn't take a lot. And then what I'm going to do is, give me a minute here. I'm going to take this extra resin that I have right here, and I'm going to pour a little bit in each one. Not much, just enough to cover these shiny pieces and to get them coated in resin. There we go. There's that one. Cash, that's enough. There we go. That one's coated. All right, now let's do this one. I'm really curious how these are going to turn out. I've seen a couple ladies on YouTube do this, but I haven't really done it myself, so we're hoping this is going to work. And I do have a tiny bit of resin left over. I'm just going to leave these, let them sit, and then tomorrow, when I unmold the other ones, I'm going to come back and dome these. I'll probably dome them with that pinkish looking concoction right there. Okay, so last time I made some really pretty earrings out of these. I'm just going to start pouring these into different molds. I'm pouring the pink into these 2 bars. If I would have thought about it, I would have gotten some of my alphabet letters to put in the bigger bar molds. That would have been neat. I've also done the bigger ones with candy. Those turned out good too. Okay, I'm going to pour the purple, the lavender color in these, and then we're just going to pop the bubbles with my lighter right here. You can use a straw too and blow them out. That weird noise in the background is my cup turner. I also do tumblers, so it's making that weird creaking noise. Kind of sounds weird there. We do have some pink left over, so I'm going to put either the pink or the purple behind this one, and we'll see how that looks tomorrow. That's going to be neat. Okay. Cash, stop, please. Okay, there we go. Okay, sorry, had to start over again. Okay, so I'm still just sitting here pouring into molds. I'm pretty much going to use all the green one, I'm going to try to use all the green up. And I think these 2 little square ones will be all that's left. When you're doing resin, it is always good to have like an extra smaller mold, because there's always going to be a little bit of extra resin left. This one's not going to fill up all the way, but that's okay. That is okay. Okay, so I am going to, well, I think I'm going to, I don't know, should I use purple or should I use the pink? I think I'm going to, the purple will drown out the purple and the pink will drown out the pink. So there's more purple than pink, so I think I'm going to do the pink. I'm going to dome it with the pink. Okay, and I'm just pouring a little bit on there. Just a tiny bit. I'm going to spread it out like so. 4 minutes left, that's good. We are doing it in perfect time. If you drip a little bit off the side, it's okay. It's still early enough that you can clean it up. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to clean it up. All right, it's going to spread out. It should spread out. I might have to use a little bit of the purple. That would be interesting. I'm going to spread it out to the edges, make sure it fits everywhere. Go night-night, baby. Shh. Night-night. Okay, there we go. That is going to look amazing. I accidentally covered that little spot up. It's okay, we'll worry about that when we... because I'll probably end up wire wrapping this piece anyways. So we'll worry about that later. And of course there's a little bit left over. And there's some of this purple too. I don't want to put any on that yet. We're going to do these little bitty earrings right here. With the purple, we did the big ones. We're going to do the little ones. Shh, go night-night, baby. There we go. You can take your little stir and just scoop it all around, get all that good stuff out, because this stuff is not cheap. It is super expensive, y'all. You want to use every little bit that you got. Let me clean this up. All right. Okay, and then this little bit I'm just going to stick in one of these little round ones right here. And then tomorrow, 12 hours later, after me and my little one has gone to sleep, hopefully he will go to sleep, y'all, hopefully, we will do the unmolding. For y'all, it'll be like a minute, but for me, it will be the next day. Hi guys, and welcome back. It is the next day. These are the pendants right here. Look at how that one turned out. I don't know if you can see it, but in the background is that sparkly goodness. And it shimmers. It came out perfect, y'all. I thought the pink would drown out, but it actually made it pop a little bit more. So there's that one. And I loosened these ones up a little bit because these are harder to take out than the little ones. So they're already loose enough to take out. Okay, here's this one. I absolutely love how gorgeous that turned out. Y'all, I cannot lie. Like, I can't lie. I love this Pearl X powder. It is amazing. It's amazing. That's the white one. That's the straight pearl powder. I didn't put no color in it. And after I stopped recording last night, because I didn't have any more room on my camera, I went ahead and mixed up a little bit more resin, and I poured some on these after about an hour of them sitting. And I did a pink one. Of course, the straight Pearl X powder, which is that one. Look at that yummy goodness. And I put the pink in this one. I wish I had a piece of paper to show y'all the back of this, because it is simply amazing. I'm just going to move it up and down like that, so that y'all can see the variations in the colors. And that is just how the resin did with the Pearl X powder. On each one, they have those little cracks in the back, and that's just the way the Pearl X powder does. So if you get the Pearl X powder, don't worry about it, because the first time I was sitting there trying to pop bubbles in it, and it wasn't bubbles, it was just the way it was drying. So there's that. Okay, this is the black one. I had a little bit of the black resin with the Pearl X powder left over, so I went ahead and put some in the heart mold. Now let's get these others out. Let me see. These first. There's the little pink ones. And the smaller ones, I'm going to do earrings and rings. Kind of like this one right here. I'm going to do earrings and rings with them. So if you are interested in any of these, go and check out my Etsy shop. It's etsy.com/shop/DelishDesignsSNM. And if you have trouble with that, just go to the About section here on YouTube, and it is in there. Okay, just a couple more. These are fancy. I love I love these colors. I love how they turned out. And by the way, for the black, I put in a couple drops of acrylic paint. And it came out amazing. Get down, put that back. There we go. My baby likes playing in my makeup, y'all. There you go. And speaking of makeup, you can also color these with any old eyeshadow that you might have laying around. Like any of those cheap old palettes that don't work on your face, it will work in resin. There you go. Those are the pieces I did last night. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, subscribe down below and give this tutorial a thumbs up. Look for me on Facebook, Delish Design Skulls and More. On Instagram, tag me in any post or resin pieces that you might try. It's hashtag CashmanCrafts or hashtag CraftyAutismMom. Until next time, guys, I believe I will be doing that domed autism tag on the next tutorial. I didn't get a chance to do this tutorial, so stay tuned for that one. Love you guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.